Heyo, how's it going, everybody? Hope anyone out there is watching this right now or at some point in the future is having themselves a fantastic day today. Welcome, my name is Relikai. I'm gonna be playing myself a video game on the old internet. And tonight that video game is going to be Genshin Impact. Tonight we're actually going to be doing the new, I believe it is the expansion of the Archon quest, so the main storyline of Genshin Impact. So we'll see what that's all about. Well, apparently Lumine is gonna be getting up to some evil shenanigans, even though she's the hero of the story, and definitely not Aether, despite what all of the official MiHoYo propaganda would have you believe. Don't trust it. They lie. They lie to you as naturally as they breathe. So yeah, we're gonna be getting up to that. How's it going, Drew, Vic? Hope you guys are doing all right tonight. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope all is well with you guys. Hope you guys 4th of Julys were pretty nice. She's the hero in your game? No, she's the hero in everyone's game. Actually, I'm wondering, what is the percentage of players who chose Lumine over Aether in Genshin? Let's see how what we managed to find here. So just right off the bat, I'm getting the exact percentage of players who chose Lumine over Aether in Genshin Impact is not clearly documented, but it is suggested that many players prefer Lumine, especially among female players. However, Aether's often featured more prominently in promotions, leading to a significant number of players choosing him as well. Says, while exact statistics can vary, estimates suggest that Aether has a 60%, while Lumine has 40%. Those sound pretty vague. Huh. Interesting. Yes, it is. Good to manage to get my prints up on my wall. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Good to see. Felt drained 4th of July, but did enjoy the fireworks. Nice. I chose Lumine. Exactly. See, in our sample size here, we've got a 2/3 majority here. I mean, Drew, who did you choose? Let's find out. Are we batting 100% here? Let's see. Aether is a lot more popular in NA. Really? Very different in China, where 90% of players choose Lumine. Huh. Interesting. Some people say that it might be the VA could be a factor, because Zach Aguilar is like a regular Genshin streamer and all that stuff, but then again, these are from like 4 years ago when people actually gave a shit, so yeah. I'm not sure. Alright, well, regardless, my canon is the canon of my game, so therefore, yes, sir. Speaking of which, speaking of just Genshin in general, I did finally reach my pity. I got Tanari. So, yeah. It's always the husbandos that I don't give a shit about. Honestly, Tanari and Diluc might be the 2 SSR husbandos that I care least about. All right, they could have given me they could have given me Nouvelette. I would have been fine with that. They could have given me Zhao. They could have given me Wanderer. They could have given me even fucking Child. I would have taken Child, but no. Tanari and Diluc. Those are the fucking husbandos that I have to deal with every single time. Fuck them. Fuck those guys. Like, they are on... I'm trying to think of SSR husbandos that I actually care about less than the two of them. Let me just see here. Let me just get like a whole ass list of all the units in here. Okay. Like Albedo. Like I'm not like super crazy about Albedo, but I mean at the very least, like I've gotten a lot more significant story time with Albedo than I have with Diluc, or even Tanari. So I would be fine with that. Yeah, I did. They could have given me Zhongli. I would have been okay with that. They could have given me you know, Ito. I would have been okay with Ito. You know, Sino. I'm not the craziest fan of his play style, but I at least like him. I like Sino and his dumb, stupid jokes. Wriothesley. I don't even care that much about Wriothesley, but I do like his gameplay. So, you know, like any of these. I could have taken any of these. I'll hate them, but no. It's gotta be Tanari and Diluc are the only husbandos that I ever get to have. Fuck those guys. Oh, you know, Bijou. Wait, did I call him Bijou? Baiju. Baiju. Koseki Bijou. No, Baiju. Yeah, I don't care that much about Baiju. So, okay. That's three. It's three husbandos that I really would not have cared that much about getting. And yet, I just get the same ones every single time. Silence gave it away. Yeah. Could have been giving you Skirk, but no, the game just hates you. Well, again, like I've won like the past maybe like 2 or 3 50-50s. So, well, no, not the last 2 or 3 50-50s. I've gotten like well, yes, technically. So yeah, I mean like I was bound to hit rock bottom at some point, but of course it has to be on Skirk. Of course it had to be. You know, I guess that at least means that I get to have the cute robot girl next time around, I guess. So maybe I can look forward to that, but I mean I would have really liked to have had Skirk. What are you talking about? You have Zhongli? Yeah, but I also have Tanari and Diluc. They didn't want to give me constellations for Zhongli. They didn't want to give me constellations for like again. They didn't want to give me constellations for Zhongli. They didn't want to just give me a copy of Zhao or Ito or fucking Venti or, you know, Alhaitham. You know, I don't have any of them. Why do I always get Tanari and Diluc? The game does hate me. That is apparent. That is appropriate, and it's very evident. Kazuha. I do think I have like maybe C1 Kazuha, but I mean still, like fucking C5 Diluc. They could have given me C5 Kazuha, I would not be complaining. But no, C5 fucking Diluc. Whatever, man. And I think I have Tanari now like C2. Bullshit. Hate it. Have my Kazuha C2? Good for fucking you. I'm sure it feels great, doesn't it? Stupid shit. Well, anywho, let's go ahead and get the game started. I mean, listen, I did have some crazy ass gacha luck last night. It was so nuts that I did actually put it up on Twitter. I only post shit on Twitter if I like really care about like, you know, just randos seeing it, and like that was a moment where I was just like, oh, people need to behold this crazy shit that just happened, where yeah, it was like I rolled a whole bunch of shit, didn't get the unit that I was after, and then finally at the end of the stream I decide, all right, let's do her little demo, which will give us one ticket to get a single pull, that one more pull that we can put into her banner. And I was like, imagine, I literally, right before it happened, I said, imagine if I were to use this ticket that I got from doing her demo and I suddenly get her. Wouldn't that just be the darndest thing? And then bam, there she is. It was it had to be the craziest gacha moment that I personally have ever experienced. It was some crazy shit. The only other one that I can think of that was that out of control was when I lost the 50-50 for Zhongli and got Mona, which I was happy because I loved Mona, but also I really wanted Zhongli. And then literally three pulls later, I got Zhongli. That was the other craziest moment that I can ever remember with some gacha pulls. More stupid luck, let's be real. I was looking back at your Twitch clip. Oh shit, is it on Twitch? God damn. That was so long ago that it was on Twitch, huh? Crazy. Yeah, but yeah, that luck didn't translate into Genshin. Speaking of though, I did also actually get Eve in Nikke on the eve of her banner leaving. Just put in a single roll and bam, there she was. So I was like, hey, so you know what? If I manage to pull out ahead in 2 out of the 3 gachas that I play, I am going to consider that a net positive. And also, yeah, I did finish the event off stream. The writing in Nikke has definitely gotten a lot better, and I would say, like, yeah, the final moments in the in the Nikke event, after you beat hard mode, it was really nice. That was some good shit. So I've given Shift Up its fully legitimate and well-deserved crap for the quality of their writing over the past like year or so, but they're getting better. They definitely seem to be getting better, so I will give credit where it's due, and give them their props that they're definitely improving. So hopefully, maybe by the time like Stellar Blade 2 happens, maybe it'll finally be their time to pop off in terms of the narrative. They extended her banner to match with Raven. Oh, did they? Huh. Interesting. Well, I managed to get her regardless, so that's all that I really care about. All right, let's go ahead and get the game started up here. Let me kill the BGM, and let's get the Genshin BG or audio going. Okay, where are we at, OBS? Let's see it. There we go. Okay, so I haven't done my dailies today, so I might just go ahead and do oh, never mind. I already did them like within the frame, the time frame. All right then, good stuff. Okay, so then I guess we can just immediately go to let's see. What is the where's the there it is. Okay, whatever this is. Yeah, so it says Archon quest unlocked. So yeah, this has got to be like an actual expansion of the main storyline. So whatever's going on here, it looks pretty crazy. So let's go and I guess find out what evil Lumine is up to. again, it's so funny to me that Lumine is supposed to, according to MiHoYo, canonically be the evil one when, you know, she wears white. She, like, Aether's outfit is like so much darker than hers. That's usually supposed to indicate that, you know, the character is more aligned with evil. That's just basic visual character design, you know. Does Darth Vader walk around in a white suit? No, he does not. Does, you know, is Sauron walking around in white armor? No, he's not. Granted, Saruman walks around in white, but that guy, he used to be cool, but he just decided that he still liked his good guy fit, so he just never turned them back in when he decided to become an asshole. So, you know, that's just how it is. Luckily, my game actually, you know, fixes that fatal error. So, and Aether is the evil one. So let's go ahead and find out what bro is up to. Literally. All right. Head to the Collective of Plenty. Maybe I will. It's Iansan! Hey, how's it going, girl?
Oh, Citlali and Paimon. Fancy that. I didn't expect to run into you two here.
What the hell? Oh, are they actually going to be calling me by my, what is it called again? My something name. What, my ancient name? I think that's the way it is. My ancient name, yeah. So, interesting. Okay, then. Hello, maiden. How you doing tonight? I hope you're doing okay. Your weekend has treated you well. We are just starting up Genshin here, so, yeah, stop on in, enjoy yourself. Kimmy, how's it going? Alright.
Oh, hey, Coach Iansan. What are you doing here all by yourself? Just so you know, Paimon didn't come here to train. Paimon's not looking to sign up for any diet plan or bodybuilding class right now.
Yep, still kind of salty about Paimon's voice change, but, you know, it be what it be. All I can hope for is that we get a little bit more of the Jersey Paimon accidentally coming out and poking her head above the sand. I still love it. I still love that one little moment during Skirk's story quest where she's just like, the closer Paimon looks at it, the more intimidating it looks. And I'm just like, god damn, she sounds like fucking Nathan Lane or some shit. It's good stuff. Let's see. You're gonna get bloopers on your DVD and Blu-ray and the commentary track. I could not have any further idea of what you mean by that. Don't you know there's no such thing as commentary tracks on Blu-rays and DVDs anymore? We live in a all-digital capitalist hellscape where DVDs and Blu-rays are outdated, you know, coffee mug coasters that the full extent of their special features is just to have the trailers and maybe, if you're lucky, 2 deleted scenes. Some garbage. Also, speaking of Blu-rays, I do want to pick up the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray of the 2 Gurren Lagann movies. Unfortunately, because Aniplex has a fucking monopoly on releasing DVDs and Blu-rays for anime in the West. Of course, for just like a standard Blu-ray package with 2 movies in it, they're like, yeah, we can charge $150 for this. Where else are they gonna go? Fuck you, Aniplex. Anywho. Both Nikke and Genshin just hate me, but somehow Zenless loves me because I'm now 9 50-50 wins and 1 close to double digits. Oh, so you're gonna drop ZZZ soon, right? Because you hate it when you win the 50-50s. Your entire YouTube channel feels like a TV show. So, does it? My channel feels like a TV show. I mean, I guess you could consider it something like that. I mean, it's called a YouTube channel, you know. So, yeah, I guess so. Only to Star Rail, thank you very much. If you say so.
All right, got it. But seriously, what do you take me for? Some coach from hell? I'd never force a student into something they didn't want to do. That being said, a little aerobic exercise would probably do you some good.
Oh, geez.
You could take over my patrol for a while? That would count.
What? Oh, aerobic exercise, I see. I was like, I don't think that's what, but no, I got aerobic and anaerobic mixed up. Never mind. Rather than training, that sounds more like helping you out.
Yeah, all jokes aside, you're right. I'm looking for some help.
She's like, we call her out on her bullshit, and she's just like, yeah. Yeah. So basically, you're on Netflix, Paramount Plus, Amazon Prime, Hulu, Tubi. Yes, essentially, I am on Netflix and Amazon Prime and Hulu. It is exactly like that. Didn't want me to have a specific character I wanted. I see. If you say so.
The Collective of Plenty is holding a bodybuilding competition soon.
Oh?
So many people have been busy squeezing in their last-minute workouts that we've run out of staff for patrols. Oh, so you've stepped in to cover their work. But don't you have a last-minute workout to do too? I'm good. For one thing, I believe peak conditioning can only be achieved through consistent training over a long time span. Cramming in a workout at the last minute does next to nothing for you.
You know, Iansan, I love you, girl, but I'm sorry to say I don't know how well you would do in a bodybuilding competition. Like, it is confirmed she is very strong, but strength is not actually what a bodybuilding competition is about. It's about body composition, symmetry, the being able to see, you know, all of the muscles in all their peak glory. She does have the complexion for it, though. She's got that going for her. But I mean, unless she's going to, like, you know, pull her shirt up and suddenly there's just gonna be a fucking, like, absolutely diced 8-pack going down the front of her abdomen, I don't know how well she's going to do. Is that supposed to be an innuendo in a video game? Yes. I'm going to flip a coin and just say yes, it is. Oh god, no. I mean, you know, if she does have an 8-pack, good for her.
But more pertinently, well, as you can probably imagine, I'm not able to compete in any of the most popular weight classes. And there's no real competition in my own weight class.
Oh my god, she actually just comes out and actually admits it, like, yeah, I small. I can't compete in any competition here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just straight to her face, why don't you say it? Oh?
Oh no, don't look at Paimon like that. We are not the same weight class, and no way is Paimon competing against you.
I mean, aren't you, though? I mean, I think Iansan is probably taller than Paimon. Don't encourage the fan artists? Why not? I small. It has become painfully obvious. I can deny it no longer. I am small.
Traveler, let's just help with the patrol, all right? Otherwise, Iansan's gonna make Paimon enter a bodybuilding competition.
I mean, you know what? I would actually kind of pay to see that. I'm not gonna lie.
Perfect. I managed to get you on board with just one look.
All right, I'll do it for you, Paimon. All right, coach, we'll help you out.
Thank you both. It should be pretty routine. Just keep your eyes peeled and make sure nothing strange is going on in the area. That'll free me up to check the other section. Let's meet back at the settlement when we're both done. Sure thing. Just leave it to us. We're experts at strolling and patrolling, don't you worry.
Strolling and patrolling. I don't think you've ever strolled a day in your life, Paimon. Alrighty. Where are we going? We're going over there. You know what? I know that everyone like kind of hates both Ayaka and Mona's sprints, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of still love them. You know, you go a lot faster than you do with a regular sprint. Can we just all right now? All right, we just gotta go over here, and you can kind of, you know, go up walls and shit slightly. Yeah, just lazily drifting along. Both of them are the only characters that do it. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure it's just a, do we have to get up there? It's just a coincidence that they are both way back. They were designed way back before the game even came out. And but then when they found out how much people bitched about their sprints, they were just like, all right, I guess we'll get it. We won't have any more characters that do it. Man. Now we'll never get another one ever. Paimon sounds like she's gonna go, don't you worry, partner. We is an expert at the patrol. A little bit, yeah. Hey, check it out. Nice. Oh, man. Sometimes it feels like nothing can get in Ayaka or Mona's ways when they're sprinting, and then other times feels like
This? Was there always a cave here?
feels like literally just a pebble in the way will like completely throw them off course. So windy up here.
Hey, there's a hilichurl here. Is it sleeping? Doesn't look very hostile. Why is it hiding away here?
Hilichurls. That means yeah, I can smell Dane somewhere around here. Then they used to get stuck on the stairs when they first came out, and patched it so it doesn't happen again. Yeah, it's definitely better than it used to be, but yeah, they still get stuck on shit.
Ah! You woke it up!
Oh boy.
Huh? It ran away. Oh, guess our reputation in Natland is more fearsome than we thought. Even hilichurls don't want to mess with us now.
There's something underground.
You mean that shiny thing? Huh. Must have dropped it as it ran off. Huh. Paimon bets that hilichurl thought it was a priceless treasure. It was probably planning to hide it here for safekeeping. Until we showed up.
I smell something being wafted in from the vents. Smells like my roommate made some kind of like fried food, and now I'm fucking hungry, even though I already ate earlier.
Let Paimon take a look. Hilichurls aren't the brightest, so it might not be worth much, but still.
It kind of, you know what kind of smells like? It smells like what are those things from Taco Bell? Chalupas? Are those the ones they're basically just the tacos with the fried shells? That's what it smells like to me. Not bash on the VA, but I'm expecting Paimon to come with a cowgirl hat on. So you think she sounds southern? Again, just because of that one line, I think of her as being New York or New Jersey.
What is it?
It's like
You look so serious all of a sudden.
I just like it, yeah, because like, again, just I can never get that out of my head. The closer Paimon looks at it, the more intimidating it gets. Hey, come on, Paimon's floating here. It's so amusing to me. But honestly, if she leaned into that, I would almost, I think I would like it even more than the original voice. If Paimon just went like full New York on us. New Jersey Paimon is flooring me at the moment. Yeah, it's just oh man. Can you imagine? Can you actually imagine? Hey, Paimon's floating here! Oh boy.
Isn't this just a regular old key? The style is unusual though. Doesn't look Natlanese. Where do you think it's from?
I think it opens up Superman's Fortress of Solitude. Let's go. Miss Tessmacher! This is the key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship. What? What? How does she know that? What spaceship? It's fucking Skirk's spaceship? What are we talking about?
What do you mean? What hibernation chamber? What spaceship?
Yeah, just for once, me and Paimon are actually just on the same mental page. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Wait, you mean the spaceship? The one that brought you to Teyvat?
Wait, really? Also, Lumine and Ether like rolled around in a spaceship? Like an actual Huh. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, the more space is brought into, is like tinging the edges of the Genshin lore, the more silly it sounds. I'm not gonna lie. Lumine Wookiee, where we have here. What? They're aliens? I mean, yeah. Yeah, we established that in the Skirk story quest where, yeah, Lumine, Ether, and Skirk are all from like alien planets. That's the one.
So, how did that key show up here? Are you sure you didn't just drop it?
No, I still have my we have one? What? I've always made sure to keep it safe and sound.
Whoa! Yeah! These look identical! So, if one of them's yours, does that mean the other one is...
One belongs to me and the other to my brother, which I won't lie, I constantly forget I even have a brother, at least like 80% of the time, until the writers decide it's time to bring him back into focus in the story again.
Knew it! Huh! The keys to a spaceship! Huh! Somehow that really rams home the fact that you really are an actual alien. Wait, no. Descender.
I'm still in the dark as much as you are, even after finishing the Archon quest? Really?
But anyway,
interesting.
Now I know where it came from. The question is, how did it get here?
That Hilichurl definitely killed Ether and then just like decided to shack up here with his shiny, expensive looking key. That's definitely gotta be what happened.
The simplest explanation is that your brother lost his key somewhere not far from here. Then that Hilichurl found it and ducked into the nearest cave to hide it. If that's true, it means your brother was here recently.
And by extension, the Abyss Order was probably here as well. What? What makes you think that? Just because he's like the head of the Abyss Order? Pfft, come on.
Yeah. Man, this is so crazy. We only agreed to help with the Iansan's patrol on a whim. And now, we've made this bombshell discovery and found a huge lead on your brother. Should we keep following this trail while it's hot? Or do you think we should check back in with Iansan?
Ah, there you are. Looks like you went the extra mile today.
Huh.
Thanks for being so diligent.
Well, isn't that convenient? Who decides to show up here? You'd think I'd be able to know the context of that key, but I still don't. Amazing. Sounds like we're in for a really... We are in for an time.
Oh, hey, Iansan, what's up? Didn't think we'd see you again till we headed back to the settlement. We were actually just about to go meet up with you. We've made a huge discovery today.
I came here to let you know that you don't need to keep patrolling anymore. The bodybuilding competition has just been canceled, so the usual squad will be resuming their normal duties. They'll be here to take over shortly.
Oh.
Wait, canceled? Why? What happened?
The Abyss Order attacked.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. How's it going, Lee? Hope you're doing alright tonight. You got introduced to random key we heard nothing about for the past 5 years. Yes. Didn't you know, stupid idiots, that they've always had these spaceship keys? What are you talking about? This has been telegraphed from the beginning. You just didn't know, man. You just couldn't see it. They say as they quickly code in the key into all past cutscenes. Sounds like Ether is on the move again. I'll find a way to speak with him in person this time. I have to. Also, again, so they decide to drop this huge update that heavily, I guess, is going to feature both Lumine and Ether just in time for the English VAs to be out of the picture for the time being. Of course they did.
I've heard of the Abyss Order, but this is the first time I've known them to take organized action on such a large scale. It's like they're preparing to go to war against our entire nation.
One little sect versus the entire nation at war? How are they expecting to pull that off? Based on everything we've seen from them so far, they usually prefer to act in the shadows. So, what's different about it this time? What could they be after?
I was about to say they ain't gonna be voiced this update. Yeah, they'll be around for the next update when again we're back to you know, side bullshit that like has absolutely nothing to do with them.
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe, but that doesn't tell us much. Our defenses are holding strong so far, so I'm gonna head to the Stadium of the Sacred Flame and see what Mawika knows. If there's any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case. Oh,
and I finally, it's funny, I didn't pick up on this during Skirk's story quest, but I actually, like, found out about it later by watching, like, a fucking YouTube short about how her limbs are all, like, you know, galaxy-y, because they're made out of, like, abyssal energy and shit. So I guess that's supposed to indicate that her arms and legs were, like, cut off at some point, and now they're just made of abyssal energy. And that's why her voice actress fucking tweets out that picture of her being, like, this little baby wrapped in bandages. And I'm just like, damn, girl. Sheesh. Yeah, she lost them during her abusive training. I mean, I could see it. But yeah, just like showing her, just like photoshopping Skirk's head onto like this little nugget bandage, this little bandage nugget. And she's just like, if you know, you know. And I'm like, jeez. Oh, she's such a little shitlord. It's kind of great, honestly, because yeah, she seems to be the exact opposite of Skirk, like 180 degrees, and then just like 5 miles away, the opposite of Skirk. Well, I'm keen to find out more about the situation, and I can provide some information on the Abyss Order.
Great, then let's head over together.
Let's do it. A space and time for you. God, again, it really is just kind of so irritating that this, like, the biggest update that has anything to do with Ether and Lumine specifically in a good long while, and Zach and Sarah are just like absolutely not going to be featured in it at all, man. The nugget meme, that's brutal.
Mawika!
Kat might have put on a voice for Skirk, but even if she's not doing work, she's based on the internet. Yeah, she was like, what was it? Like, Cat Potano rhymes with Capitano. Good stuff.
Ah, great timing, Iansan. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
Damn, I haven't seen Malwika in a while because I've been rocking both my my Varessa and my Escoffier teams, which have been pretty fun. But yeah, I am liking seeing Malwika again.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several tribes at the same time. Clearly, this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably, but because they're usually so secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
I think I've seen that. Yeah.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity, and we have no particular quarrel with them.
What? Okay. I'm assuming the Abyss Order and just the Abyss are considered separate things, because I heard that and I was just like, not a hotbed for Abyss activity? Excuse me? What? So I'm just assuming that that's what's going on here. It still sounds weird though.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for our recent victory over the Abyss?
Yeah, so I guess like I'll admit I still don't 100% really know what, like, you know, the Abyss is. Like I just it's where the bad guys come from. That's kind of all the real, like, that's how I categorize it inside of my brain. It's just Abyss bad guys. Kind of it. Along with Shneznaya.
Oh, seems unlikely. But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
Now that Malwika's on here, I have a chance to get a duo sign because I got Capitano's VA signature with both him and with Malwika's VA. Oh, ain't that so nice? Lovely.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully?
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller threat.
Ah,
They cannot endlessly replenish their forces, for starters.
I see.
However, this is still a war, so we must give it our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties.
The source is probably the forbidden knowledge for the Abyss. That depends if she shows up at a con near me. Yes. Coming to a con near you. I do like this shot though. I really like this rainbow fire that Malwika's got set up in her big aura chamber right here. It definitely sets the mood, especially for anyone that might happen to be standing in front of it. So right now, Iansan has just got like this raging aura for her.
The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, you'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
I mean, that sounds boring though. But then again, I do get to spend some private time with Malwika, so I mean, you know what? Sure, why not? Let's sit this one out. Ether? Who is that guy? Is it a guy? I don't even know. Is it someone's dog? It sounds like it could be a dog name. So you know what? Yeah, I'll just hang out with Malwika. We can paint. We can drink. We can, her hot spring buddy is dead. So I bet she's looking for a replacement. So I mean, hey, hey. This one is personal for me. Damn it, Lumine, you fumbled this for me.
Oh? In what way?
All right. I guess we're gonna go and care about Ether. The current leader of the Abyss Order is my brother. That's rough, buddy.
Yep, that's how it is.
I really... It would have been amazing if she said that. Huh. That's rough, buddy. How'd you get into Genshin Impact in the first place? I want to hear your story. How's it going, Katsuki? How did I get into Genshin? I saw the trailer for it before it came out, and then I played it when it came out. That is literally all that happened. I saw it, I thought it looked cool, and then I played it. I know that obviously lots of people have decided to move on to other gachas. I don't do that. I obviously, since I'm still playing FGO, I stick with the gachas that I play, and also I don't add on to the number of gachas that I play, just like some, you know, crack baby just going after each and every one that is able to just has a pulse. I already play 3 gachas, and that's 3 too many. I wouldn't have even played Nikke if I wasn't able to play it on the PC, but I found out that you can play it on PC, so I was like, damn it. So that's why I even started playing Nikke, because before I was only playing Genshin and FGO, but yeah, so this is my life now. Is that someone's dog? God damn it.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed.
I like that like little bit of animation on her face as she was like, oh yeah, yeesh, yeesh, buddy.
If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what his goal could be?
That's what I want to know as well.
Safe to say, they're not exactly on the best terms at the moment. Ever since Paimon met the Traveler, she's been trying to track her brother down and get some answers. But he's been avoiding her.
I see. So you two have fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Sounds like somebody speaks from experience here. Now is not the time to deal with your fictional GF. But they're all around me. What are you talking about? At all times. I can't get a moment to myself with all these waifus. She even took a deep breath. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little higher where these two are involved.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the entire world.
I didn't say anything about him being my twin. What do you know, Mawika?
Just so I'm clear, you're still on Natlan's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
she's trying to vibe check me, be like, are you actually evil? Bitch? Question mark? Absolutely. I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do.
Well, that's a relief.
My hate boner is bigger than yours.
I was worried we were about to be thrust into an impossible position. Our reports say that the Abyss Order has focused most of their efforts against the Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
Does that mean that... Wait. Yes, does that mean we get to see Granny? I hope so.
I'll join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat. So we should support the other tribes.
Are you guys ever facing a serious threat? You guys seem to, like, skate by on every single, like, terrible thing that ends up happening to this country.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
You're playing as Lumine. I didn't expect people playing as the sister. No! She is the main character! I swear to God. She is the protagonist. This MiHoYo propaganda needs to end. No one gives a shit about Ether. God dang it. Just because, I think there's a higher degree of female players in Genshin than like you typically expect to see in gacha games. So I'm assuming that's got to have something to do with it, because You and you're in your fetish with fictional gilfs. Say what?
It's Citlali.
Oh my god, she's already here! Yay! The more I read about the in-game books in here about the Abyss, the more I start going, man, you guys from Conria really were messing around. Ether user gives judgment.
Huh. I wasn't expecting to see you here. Are you here to reinforce us?
No, I'm only here for you, baby girl. If you need reinforcing, I am all here for it. Everyone else is on their own, unfortunately.
How are things looking? Mawika told us to come here.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Citlali out of the house.
Wow, okay, Paimon, just say it right to her face, why don't you? God damn, things must be really bad to force Granny to go outside and touch grass.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating.
Yep, and that sounds like a typical Hikikomori's response. No, I just got irritated out of my drunken stupor from inside of my fucking gamer grill cave. What's your thoughts on writing proper directional twin characters as their separated beings instead of being just a twin trope? I mean, I would say, here's the thing about twins. Like, I feel bad for them a lot of the time because I feel like twins' very existence is kind of like exotified by like everyone else in the world, and it's understandable why. Because it's literally, you know, two separate people that are pretty much like physically and genetically identical to one another. That's not something that just happens every day. So, you know, I literally have met one pair of twins in my entire life. And so, yeah, I mean, I get why it's intriguing for people, but at the same time, like, yeah, it's just like, oh, you're twins? Suddenly, that's just like all you are, is like, you're a twin. And then, like, people, you know, obviously there's lots of, like, twins are oftentimes like, you know, fetishized in a lot of ways, and then, you know, it's assumed that if you're like twins, you're like really close with each other, and you know, you're a package deal, you know, you're not exactly your own individuals and whatnot. So, you know, it's and this is all speaking about like real life twins. I say with fictional twins, like, you want to have fun with it. You want to have fun with the whole twins, you know, trope and things like that. So, yeah, for me, I mean, if a character is a twin, but you never see their twin around, it's kind of like, well, what's the point of them being a twin? Just have the other character be their brother or their sister or whatever. If you're going to specifically make a character a twin, you should have the other twin there. So, but yeah, I mean, I guess that is my sort of thoughts on twins in general, I guess. And it's, I would say, like, for like Fuamoko, it must be really weird because, you know, they are legitimate, actual, real twins. And then, you know, they, because of the fact that they're VTubers, and so therefore, to a certain degree, they're treated almost like fictional characters. Some people kind of get, like, you know, end up treating them more like fictional anime character twins than real people twins. And so it's got to be very weird for them. But I mean, they seem to be doing all right with it. So, you know, it be what it be. All right, so what the fuck are we all talking about now? Albedo Master from there, and you know she made Durin, and the Rit Wolves and Skirk Master was also from there, and you've seen her story and you know what he was doing. Indeed. I know a few set of twins. Interesting. Same with triplets. I mean, yeah. And here's the thing, like, if you're like fraternal twins, so like you don't actually, like, identical twins are the more fun ones. If you're like a twin, but like you just, you know, look completely different from your twin, and it's like, well, we're fraternal twins, so, you know, we look different. And then everyone's just kind of like, oh. Well, then you're just kind of regular siblings now, you know? So that's the thing. In terms of like writing fictional twins, that's like, that's kind of how it is. It's like, oh, so like they're fraternal twin. What's the point? Just make them brother and sister, or brothers and sisters. Like, the point of having fun with twins in fiction is that they're identical. So yeah, I think they're expecting it as well with Fuamoko. Yeah. Blonde, Noir, and Nikke. Yeah, they are twins, aren't they? But yeah, they just look. They look nothing alike, and it's very clear that they're not supposed to. Granted, Blonde, Noir, you know, white, black, you know, there's lots of more color play that's going on there, you know, black and white, yin and yang, that whole deal. So I would say, yeah, like Blonde and Noir kind of like it makes more sense that they would be not identical if but because they're going much more for like the opposites, but still like, you know, whole type of deal.
I heard we're being hit the hardest out of all the tribes. What are they trying to imply? They just think we're pushovers or something? The more I thought about it, the angrier I got.
Of course.
Couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... Well, here I am.
Look at her with her little pouty cheek puff. Oh, I love it so much. I love Citlali so much. She's just so great, like, all around. I still can't get over the fact that one person, you know, back when she was just kind of introduced to the story, they put her in the ugly tier for Genshin characters. Man.
So, that's how they earned the ire of Granny Eatsley, huh?
They call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
I mean, you know what? Maybe we need more of that nowadays, because I'm not gonna lie, I just heard like the stupidest shit about a cut that they made in the new Superman movie. Apparently, a scene where one of the villains is fighting Crypto, and the villain punches Crypto, was like so universally hated by test screenings that they went and cut it out of the movie. And I'm like, bitch, he's a super dog. What are you talking about? What, you can't, the bad guy can't punch the super dog during a fight scene? And then there were people like cheering about it, like, yes, glorifying animal abuse has no place in modern day films. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Glorifying the bad guy punching a super dog during a fight scene, and you call it glorifying? I don't understand people. Like, villains, let villains be bad. Disney, I'm also talking to you too. Give us some good Disney villains again, for God's sakes. Is she still trying to read her isekai novel? I imagine she's probably onto some new one. It sets the story for a tragic moment. I don't even think it was supposed to be a tragic moment. I think it was just a fight scene between Crypto, the super-powered dog, and one of the villains. Like, yeah. Like, if Crypto's gonna be in the movie, he should be fighting, and if he's fighting bad guys, bad, evil people, of course they're gonna fucking punch him. So, it's just so stupid. It's dumb. And it's clearly, it was clearly a studio mandate, because apparently Warner Brothers needs Superman to, like, absolutely bang the box office. Or apparently, like, Warner Brothers will just kind of, like, fold and will end up, like, getting sold off to somebody. Probably Disney. And so, like, yeah, just, like, any kind of whiff of something that they feel would potentially offend certain moviegoers, they're like, no, take it out. Take it out. Because James Gunn has shown he's fine with going to, like, fucked up places, especially, you know, ones involving animals. Like, Guardians of the Galaxy 3? Jesus Christ. And it's crazy that fucking Disney is more fine with having, like, dark, fucked up shit in their superhero movies than Warner Brothers. Like, goddamn, you guys are soft. You guys are sweet. And it's gross. I want someone on the internet to make an AU of the Genshin acting like Scooby-Doo characters. Let's see. I would have to think about that. I was trying to think real quickly about which characters could be which members of Mystery Inc., but it would take a second. I don't want to say, like, I honed in on Sucrose being Velma. I don't think, like aesthetically, I feel like she probably fits best, but in terms of personality, I don't think so. Why did James Gunn made an animated TV series of the Creature Commandos in the first place? That's to, like, set up for, like, the new DC universe that they're trying to set up. That logic with Disney legit bogged my brain. Exactly.
She's saying your brother has poor taste.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. If I were him, I'd have changed that name long ago.
Wait, what? Are you saying her brother is a member of the Abyss Order? I only said that because I was mad, but maybe I went too far.
Oh, Citlali, again, so concerned with offending us and what we think of her. So sweet.
Hey, let's save the chat for later.
Ah.
We've got some enemies incoming.
Oh, of course, my favorites.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon. Things were getting awkward there. Luckily, I'll never have to find out just how badly the rest of that conversation was gonna go.
I mean, you when you say it out loud, it kind of just makes it a little more awkward. Also, I really like this image of her, just absolutely such a satisfied smirk on her face that she's like, all right, let's go. Let's do it.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Citlali. Anyway, let's get him!
Oh boy. Alright, we all know our lovable Fred would be Kaveh. He would be a good trap maker. That actually kind of makes sense. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot he did the first Guardians of the Galaxy and the second one. They were okay films. No, they were very good. They were very good. And I would definitely put ranking in order. It would kind of just go like from the newest to the oldest. I would say Guardians 3, my favorite. Guardians 2, my second favorite. Guardians 1, my least favorite. But I mean, Guardians 1 is still good. Like, it's kind of iconic at this point. So, I mean, at least in terms of like the character dynamics and the soundtrack and all that. The story was kind of whatever. But again, that goes to show just how much more characters can drive and carry a movie, even if the story is just kind of Like, if the character writing is really good, then, you know, people don't care. Because, like, other IPs, other studios, and other forms of media are still trying to chase that first Guardians movie in terms of how, like, their characters are written and how their dynamics are played out. You know, fucking Concord. Yeah, like, everyone just tries to essentially copy Guardians of the Galaxy nowadays. She's about to tear shit up. Oh, yes. He did the 2000 Scooby-Doo movie. That was hardcore for my childhood. Yeah, I always forget that. He didn't direct the Scooby-Doo movies. He wrote them, though. Alright, let's go.
Show no mercy!
Oh, they took my Citlali away. I see.
Pinnacle of excellence! Let my name echo in song! Suffer the wrath of evil!
Oh boy.
Sakura swirl!
Eh? Boom.
Phew, much better. That's more like it.
Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known you were on the case already, I might have reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
If anyone should be reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
They abyssed into the wrong order.
Experience says that if we head in the direction they were attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know what hit them.
Oh boy.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold.
What? Even the NPCs get to be part of the lineup, and Paimon. I mean, Paimon just gets a free pass for every lineup, but the NPCs too, huh? Okay, I see. I could see Paimon as Scooby. You know what? Yeah, that would be great. Ain't that Abyss? Ah. Oh boy.
Get to work! Yoo-hoo! Let the world come alive! Adaptive frosting! A burst of flavor! Whirling snow!
Yes, forward! Crush them!
Huh? Where? Huh? What are we attacking? Oh, we're on the move. Okay, I see what's happening. What the fuck is that? Dark light candlesticks created by believers in the Abyss and Chaos will constantly absorb nearby characters' elemental energy and convert it into void wards. Ew! Ew! I hate that. No. Destroy these wards as quickly as possible to retrieve converted elemental energy. Gross. Yuck. Get it out.
What is that thing? It's like it's draining the strength from my body. Find a way to destroy it!
Don't worry. I'm on it, baby girl.
Embrace the ice! The Abyss Order's resistance is faltering. Now's our chance!
Suffer the wrath of Eastlick! Hello, Moose Boosh! Time to shine! The pinnacle of excellence!
Warriors, attack! After them!
Oh, where are we going now? Over here. Let's go. Paimon with both her Scooby-Doo combined with her Jersey accent. Would be quite amusing.
Fulfill our pact!
Ah, shit, I forgot. God dang it.
Adaptive frosting! You're left with the boss here. Time to show you what happens when you mess with the Masters of the Nightwind!
This is the Abyss will pay the price!
Oh, get out of here, Squidward.
Take flight!
Oh no, he's gonna throw up his bullshit.
Sakura swirl!
Yeah, how about this then?
You two! Time to... Off to the freezer! The pinnacle of excellence! Shower me with praise! Let my name echo in... Whirling snow!
Boom.
This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Oh, damn. Just took all day, why don't we? I don't know who would work with Citlali as Daphne. I don't know. Oh, never mind. It's not night anymore. Okay. It was daytime, and then the world decided, you know what? I'm kind of feeling I'm like in a nighttime mood right now. And then it just decided, you know what? Light mode looks a little bit more classy. I changed my mind. I see her more as the Scrappy-Doo. Citlali? Oh my goodness. Why are you guys actually kind of cooking with these silly little Scooby-Doo character picks? I don't want to say one of my favorite characters in Genshin is fucking Scrappy Doo, but I mean at least I hate it. I hate everything. The Scooby-Doo bit for Image, they made Bennett be Fred and Daphne as Fischl. I don't know about that one. Alright, sounds good. Have a good night, Drew. Appreciate you stopping in. Take it easy, stay groovy. See you again soon. That's a savage Scrappy. Yeah.
The Abyss Order's all bark and no bite.
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least.
Of course you were.
Ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind.
I meant Paimon is Scrappy Doo, that's what I'm trying to say. Oh. Oh, Paimon is Scrappy Doo? Okay. Okay, yeah. That would... that also works. Yeah. I would say... Yeah, no, that works better. That works better. Yeah, you guys don't need me to figure out which characters they would be. You guys appear to be doing just fine.
Well, whatever. I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
Look how satisfied she is with that knowledge in her mind now. She's like, you know what? It's fine. I get to reward myself with extra wine now. Yes. Everything is better now in her world.
With the stronghold cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
I can't believe they're all OOC. Nah, I'm going to leave a bad review on this fic. They also made Hazo Velma. Isn't Hazo a detective? I guess that kind of makes sense. The only people I can't think of would be Shaggy and Daphne, those two. I mean, based on looks alone, like, Child could rock a really good Shaggy cosplay, but, maybe, what's his fuck? Chica? Is that his name? The little, Chocobo kid? Maybe he's slightly, Shaggy-coded a little bit? Not a whole lot of Genshin characters who've got, like, the cowardly act in them. Scooby is Paimon, Shaggy is MC. They put both MC heads on Shaggy. Psh.
So you're saying there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
So we're no wiser as to the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. If I could only get Ether to talk to me, I could get answers for all of us. I'm heading back to the Collective of Plenty. That key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that.
Are we going to go grab it and just go walking around all of Teyvat, just like, you know, hitting the lock button and seeing if we can find our spaceship again?
But you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Maybe. Broski is hella corny with his plans.
Wait, you're
Am
leaving?
I?
But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Oh, you wanted to go on a date with me, Granny? Oh, that's sweet, but I've got stuff to do.
Go ahead, you two. Citlali and I will take care of things here.
Oh, she's so disappointed. No, next time. Next time we'll have our we'll have our date. All right, and we're suddenly just back here because why not? Return to the area, investigate the caves. All right, is there an easier way for me to get over there? I'm assuming maybe this waypoint can get me in there a little bit better.
Return to the skies!
Alright. Where's everyone picking characters for which Scooby-Doo? Someone brought it up. I can't remember who.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby,
Nice
right?
chill Genshin stream has made its way onto my feed. Hello, Jitterbug. Appreciate you stopping in. Hope you're doing all right tonight. My name is Relikai. I'm a random man playing video games on the internet. I just play whatever games suit my fancy, and on the weekends, the games that suit my fancy are gacha games. So we're playing through the main storyline of Genshin. Feel free to chat or lurk if that's more your thing, but for the time you decide to stick around, hope you enjoy yourself.
Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Iansan and Citlali are waiting for us.
Oh, we're going to the party? Okay. I thought we were just gonna go off and do our own thing, make ourselves scarce, you know, and make Citlali's heart you know, yearn for us, you know. That's how you're supposed to play the field, Paimon. You gotta keep up with my pace that I'm setting here, girl. But all right, fine. I guess we'll show up fashionably late then.
We've scoured the entire area, but still nothing.
The entire
How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hand?
The entire area. This place is like the size of a living room. What are you talking about?
Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your brother's pocket as he passed by?
Could be. Hello, random man. I may also be a random man. Ooh, the intrigue. The mystery deepens. We will never know. You may have to make edits being a random and funny and his moments. What? Oh yeah. That's also another thing. Basically, like 2/3 of my chat, I'll use speech to text to chat. So I have to decipher everybody's cryptic moon runes of chat messages in order to figure out what they're saying sometimes. Sometimes I get it. Sometimes I don't.
Seems kind of ludicrous to lose something so important in such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing, and that's that.
I can't take the word ludicrous seriously anymore, especially after that one tweet I saw where some Republican politician or something was saying something to the degree of, you know, our party will not give in to these ludicrous demands that the woke left are trying to press upon us or something like that. And someone just retweets it and goes, here are a list of those ludicrous demands. 1, move bitch. 2, get out the way. 3, get out the way bitch. And 4, get out the way. It's so silly. And because of that, I can't take the word ludicrous seriously anymore. Homestead?
Oh, thank goodness! Someone's here. Please help me.
Oh my goodness, you are a special-looking NPC. Are you a Conrian? What the hell? What's going on here? I'll really kick your ass. I really kick your ass. I struggle to understand English at the best of times. Oh, man. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. English, as I told my Kamiyoshi once, who is ESL, English is the Tumblr sexy man of languages. So it's got its own charm to a certain stripe of person.
Huh? Who are you? What happened?
What the hell? The way they got this set up almost makes it feel like they're talking to me. Can Paimon and Lumine finally see me? Does she recognize me?
No, now isn't the time.
Uh-oh.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
You've come to the right person. But where are these monsters you speak of?
Yeah, where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Oh, they got the evil music playing all of a sudden. Something's up.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not. We're completely serious. We don't see any monsters.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
But I really don't see anything. Where do you intend to run to?
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
Oh boy. Pills? Hey yo? Nunny? Or Nunny? Nunny?
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here. It's too dangerous.
Oh my. Lumine, you absolute freak. You just met her. Let me help you up first. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Suddenly, I can see them. Wait, didn't this happen at the Collective of Plenty, where like people were seeing monsters that weren't actually there? So all these NPCs is coming out of nowhere. I don't know.
Now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
Damn. Okay. You know, maybe cut the attitude a little bit. I'm sorry. I'll take care of them now.
Thank you, Savior.
Uh-huh.
Savior?
A gotcha frosting. Strike a pose. Show
Oh,
them
you
mercy.
bastards.
Lolly, he's Papa.
Boom. Oh, snap.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing in thin air.
Is it over?
Kind of funny, actually.
I don't know what's going on either, but I could see them once I held her hand. Damn, I contracted her Delulu
Really?
to the harem mobile? Oh, let's try it one more time. I want to check that I got all the monsters.
Sure.
Oh my god. What? What happened here?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check.
Oh my goodness. Wait, did our brother riz this girl up and that's what's happening to her?
I didn't think much of it when the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh my. Oh, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to introduce myself yet. I'm Deirdith. Thanks for, saving me just now. I'm really grateful for your help.
Deirdith. Basically, you're that so Raven basically said the future. I just remember like I always see the gif of That's So Raven where she's like as she like chews on her gum.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With her around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we
What?
could stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
What the hell was that? That would have made us more monsters than the monsters. I'd never do something so horrendous. Maybe man is the real monster.
Don't worry, we aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it.
Don't worry, we don't require pills.
But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
I thought that was Lumine talk. I was busy with stuff. Mr. Streamer, do you play any other gacha games? I play FGO and Nikke. And the only reason I started playing Nikke is because I found out that it does actually have a Windows download. So I was like, God damn it. Alright, I guess I gotta play it now. It was only because of the Nier Automata collaboration, which I believe they're doing another one of. So I'm like, God damn. Or at the very least, they just have like new costumes for the Nier characters right now.
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
There's a cave nearby. Why don't you rest there for now?
Good idea. We'll take you.
The only reason you play, huh, Smirch?
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured,
I mean, I
still
wasn't-
feel much safer with you around.
I didn't play it before when, like, I thought you could only play it on mobile. So I was like, nah, I'm not. I ain't gonna play games on my phone no more. That ain't what I'm about no more. But then, yeah, I accidentally found out that they have a Windows download. So I was like, son of a bitch.
I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Deirdith?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore.
When you say you walked for what seemed like forever, do you mean that you walked for like 1,000 years? You know, from Conria?
Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
What's going on there?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny.
Yeah, I knew it. Our brother fucked this girl, and now she's like, and now she doesn't know what to do with all these pent up rizzed feelings that she's got.
Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us.
Was she wearing a really big hat?
The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
Oh, one of my favorite Superman villains.
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind.
Oh, never mind. Okay, she's just a simp. She's just a simp, and like she sees someone that resembles her Kami Oshi holding her hand, and she all of a sudden just gets absolutely drenched.
So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all these years suddenly came to life. Everything matched.
Ma'am, you're trying to seduce me, aren't you?
Oh, so that's why you were lost for words when you first saw her. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior, and she's already got a ton of titles, so she won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's her.
What? But didn't you say that everything matched?
everything except the gender. The savior was described as a young man.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
Yeah, you you tell him, Paimon. Paimon absolutely praxis pilled. Yeah, pop off. I think I know who it is. There's someone out there who matches all the requirements.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be him.
Who? Who is it?
Your mom. No, actually my brother.
You have a brother? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's him. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness.
Except the fact that he's evil as fuck.
Please, can you take me to see him?
I literally can't.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find him.
Huh? But isn't he your brother?
Does that mean that I know where he's at all times?
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
Okay, fair enough. But since you're looking for him anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
As long as you don't try hitting on him once we find him. Have you always believed that doomsday will come? Have you always believed that the savior will come?
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable.
Oh boy.
But the savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the savior.
Yeah, I can tell.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
Paimon, after everything that we've seen, you're gonna think that a little doomsday prophecy is way too unbelievable? What the hell? Where have you been asleep this whole time? She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order. Oh.
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of a guilty conscience. Time to press her for answers.
Oh, Paimon, you sweet summer child.
What's wrong, Deirdis? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, she gonna squeeze a confession out of our girl here?
Oh, I just, how should I put it?
Paimon thinks that she's on the trail, but she's definitely on a trail of some sort.
The traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams. And it's not every day that the savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
Oh my gosh, girl. You need to calm yourself. You need to take some deep breaths and grab yourself a towel.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
Sploosh. How am I supposed to respond to that?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just leave it there for now. Like I said, I'm going to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't worry about that.
Uh-huh.
All right then. Well, take care. Being on your own isn't easy.
And you've got a convenient little weapon here. How's that?
What a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her.
Oh, Paimon.
But hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your brother when she's healed.
Oh, she likes me, that's for sure.
Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
All right, let us see what's going on with Granny. Granny, I made it. Hope you weren't too lonely. Oh, Iansan.
Oh, you're back. How did it go? Find anything?
I think we found my new girlfriend.
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
No progress yet, I'm afraid. Yes, unfortunately.
That's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us, and since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
I was wondering, Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards?
What?
They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, you. Go on.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Iansan.
Well, since you asked, this is technically my sibling's fault, so no, it's all for baby girl.
Great. Thanks, you two.
All right. Talk to the forward sentries, cause why not? Hey, how's it going, you?
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it though.
Of course I do. Yeah, sorry, I don't recall. Nah, we're gonna, I love you too, citizen. Just.
You do? Then it's truly an honor to serve alongside you once more.
I do feel like I kinda remember this guy, so it's technically not a lie.
Thank you for standing guard this whole time.
It's all good. Honestly, it's not been that much work. Haven't heard a peep from the enemy.
Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something.
Yeah, I'm sure that's all it was.
Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Well, the more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
So is that going to be our downfall? Is religious tolerance going to be our undoing? Seems suspicious though. Could this be related to their true objective?
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Oh boy. Double the pride, double the fall.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
Alright, now who am I talking to? Oh, this guy. Just holding up the entire bridge.
Huh? Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet?
Oh my goodness. Yes. I'm doing a traveling handshake event. Do you want to grasp my grippers?
I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
Hey, come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a Traveler, huh?
Yeah. What you got going on inside that head of yours, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war, but a one-on-one chat with our great hero?
Oh my god.
That could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Man, everybody wants me today. Lumine over there just feeling herself. She's like, oh yeah, I still got it.
How can I not be nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face? One bad impression can stick for life.
Don't worry so much about it, man. Yeah, and you especially shouldn't worry about that pimple that's right underneath your lip and the very center of your chin.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax.
Lumine, join our Discord. Here's my throne link in case you want to go ahead and, you know, win my favor.
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Oh boy. Okay, yes, but pictures cost $50. Every VTuber fan's meet and greet with their Oshi. Man. Maybe one day I'll be able to.
What Paimon gets? An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
Hey, yo, what?
What? How can you be so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
Gotta step out to take my dog for a short walk. Take your time. Make sure the pupper is taken care of.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. But I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Hey, what, really? Wait, my dude, you want me to beat the shit out of you while you're still on active duty? Like, I'm gonna smack you around, and then you're gonna have to just sit there with your injuries and still be on patrol.
Ugh, again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
I think it's a fair request. What are you waiting for? Bring it on. Oh boy. Uh-huh. Oh, we're just gonna do this in front of everyone? I see. Love just the blank look on her face. Oh.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us. I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Hermione for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
This guy has got to be the happiest I've ever seen anyone be about losing.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring.
Sounds kind of
Now that I had a
toxic.
bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Oh yeah?
Okay. Well, to each their own. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Iansan.
Alrighty. Hopefully we run into someone who... Oh, never mind.
Did the guards find anything?
No, but I kicked one of their asses as he simped over me.
Nothing much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kentalo.
Kentala. Oh, was that his name? I didn't even like pay attention. I was too busy smacking his ass in order to really notice. Ignore Paimon. He wasn't a problem.
Traveler? You're back already?
Hmm.
No one thought to wake me up, huh?
Oh my. Damn. She sounded like she was waking up the morning after. God damn, Granny.
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
Oh, she looks so cute right there. She's like, what? I look hungover in front of the Traveler? Oh my goodness.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, Citlali?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, I hate it when there's noise in the ley lines. We gotta get some cables with better shielding.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Iansan, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
We're gonna round up all of those meditating freaks and just mass deport them. Somebody call in the immigration task force. We shall call them Cold Water.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, Citlali, I might as well ask you one more question.
Oh? Sure, what is it?
Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
Huh, you mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche?
I mean...
Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form?
Yeah, I know what that first one is. I would not say that that was it.
It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow.
Ooh.
Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
All right, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Damn, I really liked that what would you call it? Not a panning shot, but I guess just like not a flyover. I guess just a spin around. I was liking that spin around, like the low angle and the background being all out of focus with the characters fully in focus. It was cinematic, bro.
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge?
I mean...
Anyway, the short answer is there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Yes. I mean, that's a pretty decent way of thinking about it, I suppose. I mean, Granny is the all-knowing, the ever-wise. Oh, Granny of the Gamer Grill Cave, what is your wisdom? Oh.
Hey, I'm not that old.
I agree. It's hard to say that it was what it was for sure. Also, cute little Granny Eatsley puffy cheek pout. Gotta love it.
Care to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
So mysterious. You tell the two about what happened.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? That sounds a little contrived.
Oh my goodness, Granny. Come on. You are so adorable. She's actually jealous. I can't believe that is so great. You know what? It's funny. There hasn't really been a whole lot of like hard like in-universe shipping of the Traveler with, you know, the other characters. There's been kind of like, you know, hints of certain characters feeling a little bit more towards the Traveler than others, but it's fine because they all go about it a lot more delicately or a lot more subtly. With Citlali's personality, it has to be like very heavy-handed, very in your face, and that's kind of refreshing. Like just straight up like tsundere levels of affection, and I am very much okay with it.
Huh? That's the part that bothers you?
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise.
Look at her, she's so mad.
But that's neither here nor there. What bothers me is, it sounds like she's convinced that your sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior.
Not a savior, the savior.
That really makes me question whose side this girl is on, and whether what she told you about her background is actually the truth.
See, this is kind of like that spin around shot that they were doing before, where it's a little low angle, all the characters are in focus, but the background isn't. I like it. It makes for good shit.
Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
What the hell was that? Actually, wait.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Oh my god, yeah, we got some more New Jersey Paimon. Actually, Paimon thinks you make a fair point there. You know what? Now that you mention it, actually,
Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
I love it so much.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Oh goodness gracious, Citlali, come on now.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Don't you think she's a spy? Do you think she's some kind... What? Do you think she's some kind of weapon? What does that mean? Wait, when did we start thinking she was a weapon? I don't think so. Do you think she's a spy?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior.
She's so upset. Granny, okay, we'll go on a date later. I swear, you don't have to be this angry about it. She's not even like meaningfully contributing to the conversation anymore. She's just seething over there.
At the very least, we should remain vigilant. Keep a close watch on her.
Sounds sensible. On that note, we probably shouldn't have left her by herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some time to muster our forces. Maybe you could check on her if you're not busy. Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all. Happy to, although I doubt she means us any harm.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Does Citlali doesn't want to come along? Just to make sure that, oh my god, she's still like angry about it, even here.
Why holding hands? Why that specifically? Why not literally anything else?
Oh my god, I love her so much. And she loves me too. I mean, that's why I actually managed to win the 50-50 when I got her.
I'm not normally so suspicious of strangers, but at times like this, the safety of the tribes has to come first.
Alrighty. Well, let's go see what she's up to. She's clearly, definitely just, you know, hanging out, chilling, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and probably shooting some b-ball outside of the school. There's nothing to worry about, honestly. Let's get up there. And then...
Take me up.
Alright, yep, she's definitely gonna be in there.
Here we are. Deirdre will still be here, right?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Iansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Let's stay quiet and move in carefully. She could be out getting food. Oh boy.
Watch out!
Nutty. Oh damn, she just tanked it. Shoot, maybe Deirdre really is a... No, she's probably waiting for like someone to come along and she's like just hiding out and just like ready for anyone to come in.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was you. I heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Oh, did I hurt you? Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge, and somehow it still hurt less than I expected.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Well, I don't know when the last time she ate was, so I mean, she could be being dramatic, maybe not.
That's weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay here on your own?
I just didn't want to lose face in front of my hero.
Oh man, this is absolutely going to be delicious when her and Citlali eventually end up meeting. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see how that goes.
She already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Also, wait, we've established that I'm not your hero. My brother is. So what's going on here? Did you just imprint upon me?
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
Damn, Paimon, just...
What?
Why are you interrogating her like that?
I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Could she really just be an injured civilian?
Anyway, so, could you make me some food now?
Is her attraction to the Traveler just so suspicious that we're all just like, maybe she is evil? God damn, man. How's it going, Vic? Welcome back. Hope your doggo is taken care of. Really, what's your thoughts on MHA, the entire series overall? MHA, I haven't finished it out, but I honestly love My Hero Academia. Everybody hates Deku. I legit love Deku. I think he's a fantastic shonen protagonist. I think he breaks and bucks all of the usual stated required tropes of what a shonen protagonist is supposed to be, and I love the fact that in moments when he pops off, it's not because, you know, he's like just struggling to overcome the odds or, you know, to become the Pirate King or Hokage or the Fairy King or what the fuck ever, you know. He pops off only in instances when he wants to save people. You know, it's not to benefit himself. It's not for his own sake or his own goals. It's just to save people. And I just think that's awesome. And My Hero Academia is kind of like one of the few anime series in recent memory that has actually managed to make me cry. You know, I'm one of those people that like doesn't really get emotional at like sad things happening, you know, in like anime. You know, it's the shit in like it's the shonen shows that I end up crying at, you know. I'm one of those guys, as insufferable as we are. But yeah, I'll eventually finish it out, or at least finish out the anime. But yeah, I like My Hero Academia. I don't give a shit if that makes me a basic bitch or I have no taste. Like, I ain't here to impress anybody. So yeah. You are unbelievable. Sure, I know just the recipe. Only takes an hour and a half.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now, too. Go on, then. You can join us for dinner.
Oh man, look at, what was it?
Whew. I am so full. Thanks for saving me. Again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
No trouble at all. That's 2 favors you owe me now. Hope you're keeping count. God damn.
Huh. You can really pack it away.
Jeez.
Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
Sheesh. Did you see her absolutely wolfing into that plate?
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a total glutton.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
I hope Citlali shows up and sees us, like, cause this is literally what we did when we first met Citlali. We sat out on a ledge and like looked out at the moon. So if Citlali shows up, she's gonna be like, "What the fuck is happening here?"
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
But she thought she was gonna starve to death. The time probably passed unbearably slowly.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
Wait, why would she think that? Does she know about the false sky?
But my grandma would tell me the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world.
Yeah, and to them, snow doesn't exist because they've never seen it.
And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world, and that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
Aw, that seems kind of right, but also not really.
I really treasured my world for a really long time. The village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, the stories I always loved to hear about the Savior. But I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
I gotta say, if like this, if the story is going to kind of like force us to be shipped with this girl, at least for the time being, hey, at least she cute. I do think she's really cute. They definitely decided that, okay, we're gonna make this NPC actually not just be, you know, just a regular NPC. She looks like they took one of the player character models to make her. So yeah, she's special. Do you think there's cover-ups into that if people knew of the truth? I don't know how many people actually even know that the sky isn't real.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out.
She looks great.
And set
Yeah.
off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not going to stop until I've seen what's beyond the stars. Maybe then, I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Beyond the stars.
Who knows? Maybe one day, I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
Yeah, imagine.
Yeah, one day. Oh, if only we could tell her. But it's probably best not to open that can of worms right now.
I need to find the Savior and protect my world. Then, I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I can think of doing, so I've been giving it everything I've got.
You know what? It's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
Cute. The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. And it doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her.
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, guess we gotta try that trick again. Oh no, I have to hold your hand again. Oh, okay, I guess we have to. Come on, let's, come on, Citlali, show up.
Can you see them now?
Oh boy. Yeah, stay back, I'll handle them. Oh no, you done fucked up. Now you've done it, boy. What the hell? Okay.
Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Did we have to do that?
A little reverse boosh. Goes on the loop. Shower me with praise. Time to shine. Fulfill our path. You two. Time. My apologies. Yeah. Embrace the ice.
Oh boy.
Off to the freezer. A burst of flavor. Let the world come alive. Get to work. Suffer the wrath of the
Huh?
Noise.
Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them? Oh, Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing all right, Deirdith? Deirdith?
Huh?
Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
I was just... the image of the Traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
All right, girl. Now you're just being like, you're not even trying to be subtle anymore.
All right. Whatever floats your boat.
Oh, I float her boat, clearly.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Whoa, whoa. Girl, we just met. And also my my gamer gremlin wife, she happens to live in the area, and I mean, if she catches me, like, it's gonna turn out pretty bad. Sorry, my ADHD was acting up, nothing personal.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
What was that? Sounds reasonable to Paimon. Whoopsie.
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
I'm personally satisfied that Deirdith isn't a threat, but it can't hurt to monitor her for another night. Oh man. We're really doing this.
Deirdith will be... Huh? Deirdith? Why are you going in alone?
As you stare in the hibernation chamber key, you start to relax and drift off to sleep. Soon a vivid dream fills your mind. Oh boy. Wait, is she a succubus? Damn her. What do you think, partner? I swear it sounds just like that. This is the Night Kingdom. Hey, yo? Ether and the Lord of the Night? Nani? My head, it hurts. Oh no. My headache, it's gone. I think I hear a voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed.
That's Lord of the Night, right?
A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight.
Oh man.
Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed.
Oh, bars.
And the birth of a savior.
Before, when I was busy fixing something, they said that Lumine is Queen of the Abyss. No, they did not say that. Oh, that dream I just had. Oh my. Girl, while I was asleep?
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to,
Was she holding my hand?
You just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares.
Aw, that's cute. I mean, canonically. I mean, at least not while you were gone.
But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
So it's Ether they confirm as canon. I mean, they call him the prince and Lumine the princess, I suppose.
Oh, is that right?
That's funny.
You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Oh? Yeah?
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
Paimon, you are so bad at this. I still can't remember anything. What did I see in my dream just now? I think I saw Ether in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind. If the memory is gone, I can't force myself to remember it. I'm gonna go back to sleep. We can catch up tomorrow morning.
Ugh. No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
with the fucking, I'm watching you.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Man, if Citlali finds out about this, I am so fucked.
Well, Deirdith, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
God damn, why is everyone dogging on her?
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
All right, then we'll be off. Bye for now, Deirdith.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Oh yeah. Yeah, here's my digits, baby girl. In the game monthly challenge is a cutscene that shows a princess.
That's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address.
I also like how regal Lumine looks here. She's just like, oh yes, I am setting out on an adventure. Guards, please make sure to watch over the manor.
How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
Hold on. I think I see something over there. Oh boy.
It's the Abyss Order! They're here! But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're... running away?
Sound like a Monty Python skit.
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
Wait a second. Oh, we got the evil music going.
That's strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters.
I bet the tried and tested method will allow you to see them.
You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
Is she, like, made of some sort of abyssal energy or some shit? And like, so she can't see monsters that exist in this world, and then, but then she can see ones that are from, well, that one makes sense, because she can see she can't see the Abyss, the Abyss Order. I don't get it.
Weird situation. What is making these monsters invisible? Is it Deirdre? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
What's up, boys? Oh.
Woohoo! All done!
Oh, man.
Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
God, I wish it was that easy to get rid of those fuckers.
So, there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind
Like an
around
Abyss
this.
construct?
Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Or, maybe not an Abyss construct, but like something from the, what is it called? The Realm of the Night? Something like that? Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters which I can see, but Deirdre can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down on the front line. Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Iansan and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away. We gotta go. Bye for now, Deirdre.
See ya, and please take care.
Aw, man. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and call it there for the evening, although I kind of really want to play the next scene, because I feel like there's probably going to be, you know, a little moment where we tell Citlali about how we slept with her and how we held hands with her like 2 more times, and she's going to absolutely lose her shit. It's very amusing to watch, and I love it. But I guess we'll just hold on to that for next week. So yeah, we've already gone over time anyway, so I think we will just call it there. So with that being said, we'll go ahead and call it for the night. I want to thank anyone that decided to stop in to check out the stream, even for just a minute or two. Always appreciate it. No stream tomorrow, but on Tuesday, we will be continuing on with Caravan Sandwich. I think we're going to hopefully maybe finish it off by next week. And like I've mentioned before, I think I might take a week off from streaming once we finish Caravan Sandwich, because I want to try and like put more energy and time and focus into my side projects that I'm doing. So yeah, I'm thinking just like a week or something like that should hopefully be enough. But yeah, we'll do that once we finish Caravan Sandwich. So if you want to know when that'll be happening, go ahead and follow my Blue Sky or subscribe, and you'll know when we go live. But for tonight, that's gonna do it for me. So with all that being said, I hope you guys have yourselves a good night, a good day, a good morning, wherever it might be for you. Hopefully y'all have yourselves a good Monday tomorrow, a good start to your week, and with any luck, I will see y'all on Tuesday. So until then, stay groovy, everybody.